We've been restarted. Not far from where the stream originally started. Which went down into the sewers. Well, I don't know. Which has been wood done.
What's happening? What are you doing? Let me go! Please, don't take me! Nobody ever returns!
Yeah, so I think I got to like slow it down as much as possible. So let's just go through them. Let's see. Start 1-1. Just like fast. And slows down. Almost can't hear. Let's spit up. Let's spit up a lot. Let's spit up a ton. So, 1 thing so far. So. Yeah, it's definitely 1-3. It's the slowest. Yeah. Let's see. Goes. If we just try and. It just won't let me try and walk through there. I guess I have to actually stop it. This is so probably so much. So it's the other way around, and I have to make it quick as so if you that kind of jump scared me. Wasn't expecting anything. No, it's- fuck, he's making that noise. I think that's the most noise. Let's see if it has any effect on the wall wheel. Unless noise, like, doesn't have anything to do with it. Oh, it definitely does. Okay. I can slow it down. And then maybe this is something that I can like pick up. But if I break the pipe off and chuck it in, it won't let me break it. I don't know if there's a rock that I can like get to break the ring from. It's this ladder. Pick up any parts of this, but I did try that earlier, yeah, no. Break the pipe off. Oh, I just. Oh, I can just wiggle the pipe off. Okay. So let's try putting the pipe in way of this. Hopefully it'll like stop it. Yeah. Hi. Place we can rest. I guess we come back here. That's a dead monster.
Daniel, turn around this instant. You are carrying the shadow with you.
Break down the thing. Oh. Um. It's going away, but it's going the way that Bro. To die here. it's going the way that I... And hopefully it doesn't just turn back around this time. Oh, it vanished. Okay. This is just gonna be like rolling the holes. Okay, so let's... I don't think I can outrun it. Grab a rock. Okay. Okay. Oh, I didn't... I thought it would open, like, towards me, like the other door. Oh, fell back away. Oh, I'm back. Which is kind of annoying. Okay, so the first one opens inwards. And then outwards. Or is it just gone? Oh, it didn't. Oh, I'm just stupid. Okay. Oh, it's just gone for the chase sequence as well. That doesn't bode well. Those noises aren't good. Good. I've got like broken wooden planks. Direction.
August 1839. I can't stop sweating and shaking. The warding ritual was not something of a sane mind. I did not even realize the dungeon was still in use. Alexander had his servants bring one of the prisoners, a murderer, he told me. Alexander made all the arrangements, but he said I had to perform the ritual in order to have the right effect. The shadow could be led astray by the blood of another. Killing the man would provide us precious time. What else could I do? Alexander said it had to be done. He is saving my life. I don't have the luxury of argument.
Okay. So, but I'm not. Okay. So we sacrificed someone. Okay. So I wrote. Is that for both of them? data offload not working. Something machine.
Agrippa, I need you to stay awake. Can you feel the syringe?
No, I can't feel anything. Alexander,
Yes.
soon I won't even be able to move, will I?
Your life is safe.
I don't doubt that. But will it be worth living?
Bro?
Me. Who's the switch? Next to me. Thank you. You have my gratitude. My name is Agrippa. Who might you be? Daniel? Like the prophet thrown into the lion's den? Tell me, are you among the lions, Daniel? You want to stop Alexander? Oh my. So Babylon shall fall, you say? You worry too much. Alexander is toothless without an all. Yes. That's not very promising at all. The sectum is basically impenetrable, but guess why more? It could be breached by another, but Alexander broke his, my own, a long time ago. Really? Well, if you tell the truth, by all means, seek out the pieces of the broken orb and mend away. I believe he uses them for torture now. They practically leak madness, which is quite useful, I understand. There should be 6 of them. Look around the choir and the transept. You should be able to find them there.
Dude's told. Look around the choir and the trunk. Took you an hour to find what?
I hate to bother you further, but if you're really going after Alexander, would you consider...
I hit an attic hole.
I know it sounds ridiculous. I mean, look around. But if you find anything concerning a man named Johann, would you please bring it to me? I believe he was working on a way to help them. A recipe for some sort of potion, a tonic, to free me from this husk of mine.
I don't know what I did that opened the doors. I just kind of found that. Anything else?
What lever? Oh, exactly. So many of Alexander's things are breaking down. Look around. Maybe the other room. There are machine parts hidden all over this place. You'll find a way to fix it.
Oh, is that how I fix the machinery? Note written by Johann Weyer, orb in the inner sanctum. Was blocking path. I want the true ending, help Agrippa. Okay. So many tinder boxes. Okay.
I know this. I've been here already. I know this taste. The taste of Damascus rose obfuscating the truth in a dim haze. They may sweep the traces from my memory, but my body remembers. These cuts speak volumes, even though my mind remains silent. They will be back. They will be back.
I'm tripping out.
Maybe she knows.
Okay, this seems like a huge area, so I'm gonna go back and try and machinery stuff.
These cells are meant to hold prisoners who are under treatment. The people you send for will end up here. Remember that the confinement itself works as a preamble to the torture, and you should pace yourself. Don't take anyone before they are ready.
Understood.
Sounds from the torture chambers are shuttled in through those pipes in the ceiling. Manage your victims well, and let one prisoner's pain instill terror in his cellmate.
By this time I had like 100 tinder boxes, lol. Yeah, I have so many. I just don't need. Let's try and find out what that did.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Massive spiders, okay.
Ah, you again. You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Okay, so I opened the doors. Uncept. I'm supposed to put a bucket on this or something. Wait, that doesn't sound good.
Ah, you again. Who, me? I'm Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. I was once quite important, you know. Baron Alexander has sustained my soul in this dead hut for years. Who knows how many? Hundreds, I presume.
Seeks a note written by Johann. Wait, okay. The other side, I trust him done for my efforts and still insists on releasing a grip. Okay, so this isn't. Windows speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. Elmiman Urd. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged by time but not by anguish. Aged not by time but by anguish. Let me... this real quick again. Yeah, bring himself to... apart from Agrippa as he is and has been for centuries, my only link to the worlds beyond. Where he claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment. Well, he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. To release Agrippa, feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. Poisonous fungus. Poisonous fungi. The choir seems to be fertile grounds. Should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. Okay. Vitae can be extracted, as usual, from any agonized human victim's blood. Just need large amounts of it to distill properly. Tampter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kern. I will address where. Okay. So I need the tampter you get from the water monster. Okay. Empty glass. Hammer and chipper. Okay, so it did talk about getting the fungus from the choir. With the proper... yes, bungus. I know, right? Ow.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood
Can I
spill,
take this
let
dude's
it
flesh?
come.
I mean, not flesh. Blood.
Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines. Paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see.
That's
I did
not gruesome
well.
at all.
One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Okay then.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I
No,
can feel
not
it.
domain expansion.
We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Is gonna spawn a ton of people. After the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Oh. Oh yeah. J notes this. Vitae could be extracted from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need ladder monsters to distill properly. Remember to collect during next torture session. But I don't think that would be here because this is where we got the fungus. Maybe?
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Cool. Possible. Poison gland. I can use that for the. Traitor did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber, traveled through the complex instrument which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could only hear the brazen bull bellow. Okay, so... I wanted to put the meat in there. Guess not though. What's this? Piece of the orb or what? Huh. Okay. Let's go back. I made the bull go bull noises. Is there a cockroach on my screen? Oh. Nerd. I thought maybe I could jump over that. I guess not. What's over here? Ow. Okay, well. Wait, is this back at the start? Do I... This is like back at the start. Okay. What was over here? If anything. Oh. Angry dude. Is there nothing? Okay, I'm in a completely different place now.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They
Oh.
can be bound around the circumference or
This is
simply
like
stretched across,
multiple different
tying
torture
limbs
things?
to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Sounds like we're not a good person either, like at all. Okay, so I can probably find more of the orb, but I don't want to like accidentally progress anything else. I'm gonna go out and we'll try to help the Gripper dude. My ears. Yes, I do love the lantern. I did not realize it said look for the thing with the torch. Oh, it does. I don't pay attention. I know they see me, but also, like, I want to keep my sanity up.
Things coming. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. There might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate, Daniel. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via the scribes. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save him.
Good thing I didn't get that last piece of the orb. Can be extracted as usable from any agonized human victim's blood. Or just say get it from torture sessions. You'll be fine, you just can't put it together. Oh, okay. Then the Tempter. Well, so this. Oh. Oh, wait. I took the meat onto it. Yes. Something is pulling the rope. Okay. Don't really know what to do from here. Oh. Oh. It stopped pulling. Picked up remains. Bones covered in mucus. Stop seeing that as
Daddy, good to see you. Alexander is quite impressive in many ways, but he has grown impatient.
okay, is that all you wanted to say to
Why
me?
me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer? My God, boy. He's probably the greatest man in history, and you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Okay then. Then
Weyer was my pupil. My pupil.
got. Does say agonize human victims' blood. I stabbed myself. Seems like this won't be the way that we need to go since we have to go to the torture chamber anyway. Budge.
Just a little further.
It's like Orpheus descending into the underworld.
Are you hiding something?
What do you mean?
Never mind. Your intuition is remarkable.
I'm not sure I'm following.
It doesn't matter. It's just a myth after all.
Okay, so do I need to the orb to pass through this bit?
Just like Regent's Park.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Orb goes there. So maybe I do have to head back to the torture chamber area. Let's go to these two ways first, though. Go and home.
12th of August, 1839. Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill. None of them even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy. What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation. I try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Let's just get that back up. So, punishment will take longer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so do I have one of the tools I need? Bucket of tar. Sorry, I just had to do something real quick. One budge. Just going crazy. All is lost. I must once again start over. So it's talking about the orb. Tried everything, but oh wait, I need the tar to put it together, to put the orb together. I assume because Daniel talked about using tar to put the orb together, but then it just didn't need tar at all. Okay, symbols. Blood. Oil. Unless I can take blood from the dude himself.
Is this guilt I'm witnessing, Daniel? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
If
Was there something else? I found the Mithra evidence, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraism? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly tire. But the followers do have one thing to allow them a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
orb. Tar. Lantern. Bone. Sword. Beast sword. Poisonous. Eat. They're probably well. Oh, prepared Welsh. Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh my god, that would have been easier. Can be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. I'm going to collect this during next torture session. Can I just collect it from the blood on the floor? What's this? There's no people here anymore. No object item. Unless it's just this. Not use. I am this way. I am this way. Wait, do I get on? Oh.
Find her!
It's her. Hey, is there anything on the... What was in the other direction?
Was there something else? Not many more.
Transept. Did I even go this way? I did not go this way. Okay.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one, prepare him.
Definitely seems to be like this direction. What's this? String. With a few things to be said about torture, I figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain, the terror of anticipation. Can't stress enough restraining the victims before the proceeding. Workers taken, and this should not be prolonged, but it will also hinder the effect I'm after. The right steps are: restrain while the victim is dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient and will trigger itself great if it is simply imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also apply the pain in doses. The body cell. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce vitae. Okay, so only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely they will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. Oh my god, amnesia? Like the game we're playing? No way. So I got to find a dude first. Kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Okay. Ouch. I don't know if you can show that on Twitch, so that's not. It's gonna like raise it, or not lowers it. I'm tripping out. Very good. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty gruesome. Oh, it's a piece of the orb. Well, I guess I've got all 3 pieces, if it was 3 pieces. The rapist hung upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding up from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. Men stopped back and waited for their victim to drain. It seems like this got a lot of blood. Can I use this blood?
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please! I'll do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! I'll do anything! I'm innocent!
At this moment, I don't know how many odd pieces there are. Okay. The arsonist kept crying as he slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. It could make him forget again. I'll have to get my bite hit though. Gotcha. The greatest fear. Arsonist. Oh wait. The dude up there. You alive? Are you the arsonist? Oh. Wait. No. So, I need someone alive? Can I use the... General goes. Fight a usual for any tortured whatever human blood. Have to infuse terror in a human. Unless I can make myself go insane. And then saturate the blood with its properties and then stab myself somehow. Careful performance will maximum effect. How would I use blood? How would you contain it? The glass jar, but I've used it in many very places. I've tried to use it on blood, but it hasn't been working. Can I just use it here? Hatch must be open. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Eek. Blood cannot be reached. Find a way to lower the vessel. My God. I thought that you couldn't like open that or anything because the first time I touched it, it made me read the thing. So I thought it would just be a reading thing. But no, apparently you can open that and get the blood from down there. Okay, can't into the blood. The substance needs to be purified. Okay, I had to look it up. Yeah, that it's kind of annoying. Good to progress now. Do I need to get the thing before the orbs? That's what you said. Let me go talk to the dude.
Is she dead? Dad, good to see you. Via was a brave man and dared to proceed where I did not. He unearthed a number of cavern temples and gathered a whole collection of orbs. But unlike every other
This team of toxin made from a pulp. And
find that since the fall of Israel, he was able to unshackle the horror.
and then shattered orb into 6 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Connected with the orbs. He used them and was able to travel far.
Okay, so I need 2 more. So I'm assuming there's 1 more in this area, and there's 1 more in the red, the choir. I don't know why I had my thing out. I don't need it. Okay, I already found one that was in it. Yeah. I think. One in. Is okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I think that must be a final one in the quiet area.
Ah, you again. You seem to have found all the orb pieces used.
What? Huh? Oh, okay. So he tells me if I found all the orb pieces in one area. He said in the transept. Yeah. I wasn't listening, but then I checked the mementos, and it says the remaining orb pieces can be found in the choir. So that's one. Okay, so the last one is this way. Unless I've already gone this way. I don't think I have. Oh, I have not. Done. The four just stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. Oh, 1 second. The casket had been closed, but a faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly upwards. It took him a while to realize his eye had ruptured and begun to leak. Well... do anything? No. I'm glad I didn't find this before the Vitae thing, because I definitely would have tried to get the Vitae from that I was here. Okay, appropriate workspace. Right, everything else I can think of which piece together, I'll have to find another. There is still life in the pieces. Oh. Diaries. Oh. I'll find it. Oh well. I'll figure it out.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save him. Please, my fate is in your hands.
I already have all the things, I think. Chess pieces. I don't know where I'm supposed to fix these together. I was gonna assume it's one of these areas up ahead. It says more appropriate space is needed. Okay. What the hell just happened to me? They just throw me somewhere. No, I missed it. You could have like pressed the clip button and see back like a minute.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same. You and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work, and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Is there something I can pry open? So, wait, is not loose enough? This? No. Solid metal and in good shape. This is not. Okay. Anything I can grab outside? Nope. Solid metal in good shape. There's no use. Yeah, I don't think we can go off. Oh, I can just fit through that. Oh, okay. What? Okay. I guess the wall broke. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I'm fortunate, I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I've begun to wean myself of my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, and now I feel the walls, the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches, and return with all the knights of the realm carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. In my dreams, I get a ton of oil. Huh? Did I just kill someone? What just happened? Wait, does he have a... Okay, let's not. The old games, man. It's locked. Probably is there. Oh wait, there are a few buckets around. There's one in my cell. Normally the type of bucket that you tie onto a thing. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that was, but sure. Not this book yet. About this one. Oh. Okay, well. Oh, there we go. It's a specific bucket. Anything? Water. Oh wait, can I like wake up this dude? Maybe? Oh, I kill this dude. Dude, no good. What can I afford? Yeah, you're right. When in doubt, read those. Find a key to the open door. Open the door. Oh wait. Oh wait. I do remember. You said something about last prisoner. Warden dropped a key down the pipes. Like here. That's a lot of screen shaking. I don't know what's behind me, but I don't think I want to find out. See. Okay. I didn't really see anything, so. Is this? Oh, it's not. I'm gonna say, is it the area from earlier? Okay. I picked up a note and no one passing out.
18th of August, 1839. Tonight, we will unlock the power of the orb and ultimately banish the shadow hunting me. I feel it closing in on me, and I fear for my life more than ever. Just outside Altstadt lays a small settlement where Zimmerman, a dairy farmer, lives with his wife and 3 children.
Oh. We're playing.
Went there. Our visit was unexpected, and Alexander was able to strike Zimmerman down without alerting the others. As he went to take care of the farmhands, I began to look for the children.
What happened to using prisoners?
We should have more than enough prisoners to finish the ritual now.
Hey, Daniel. Sort of. Is this the area from earlier? Maybe. There was a well and we came up. El Daniel, yes, El Daniel. Ow. Cool. Okay. Apparently I can't. Okay, this is definitely the area from earlier, right? With all the spiders on the walls. Surely. Anything this way now? No. Oh, I can go to this place. Okay. Truth. Let's me crush something. Close this. Oh, the door doesn't close. Okay. Oh, let's see. Steaming. And this turns the fire on. So I got to crush something. I got to steam something. I've got to. Right, well, I assume since this is the only thing that thingy must be, yeah, that's the only thing that's like a bottle to say, and it needs to be purified. Needs to be purified. Oh, okay, well, I guess I can just try whatever. England. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh. I should probably do not proceed until the container is placed. Probably, yeah. Okay. Now. That does not think. Oh. Yeah, I mean, makes sense. No squeeze out until. Okay, so I need to. I can only place the container after I place the gland. What? Oh. I have to place it over here. Oh? Hello? Oh? Like, okay. I have to select that part, like, specifically. That's kind of annoying. This pissed me off. Yeah. Oh, now you can look for the place to finish the tonic. Yes. Drugs.
I thought I lost you. The castle trembled and I could hear the chancel collapse. The laboratory might be accessible now.
Oh. Yeah, I've already been in there. Fungus. Fungus drugs. Yo, dude.
Quickly, off with the head.
What do you mean off with the head?
Get
Have his head sawn off?
me powerful.
Do we have a saw?
That's the way I hope.
Ow.
I've done all that I can. My pupil, Johann Weyer, said he
Let's heal.
found a way to take me with him.
So I assume we don't go that way.
But I was too afraid to come along.
Is it this way? Ah. This stuff. Okay, there is a saw. Won't budge.
I've always hoped Weyer would return and give me a second chance.
This isn't gruesome at all. He's just like immortal or something. Okay. We're supposed to get him through the portal.
The blood. Use it for the ritual.
The blood, use it for the ritual. Okay. He's like the Mimir from God of War. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I guess Mimir's like him. Unless that's like something based off mythology, because I don't really know mythology too well. Wait, but I needed to find a place to... Okay. Let's hope I found one. So there's not a ton of enemies here. Okay, well, that's gone. Guess I have to go to that left bit where there's an enemy. Eat this red stuff so much. Oh, this place is open now. Okay. I assume that this is the right area then. Because this wasn't open before. I do remember that. Now. Can I use this? Not this. Can I use the sign this way? Agrippa's head in the gear. You never know. But I need to use... Oh.
10th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is her life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
I take these gears. No. I thought that the enemy was right there. It's not large enough. Okay, so I do need something general. Yeah. Box. Strong enough to turn the machine. Oh. I have rocks. Ow. I don't know why I did that, I just did that. So I do just Does that let me through? I don't know what the machinery did, I'm not gonna lie. Machinery took away the lightning shit. Oh, okay. Ow. Okay.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on. I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears. I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Did I do that to myself? Burn the book. No. Did I wipe away my fear and then drink the amnesia drink? Do I have to stand on both of these? Doors sealed shut, search for a way to open it. Okay, it made a noise. I assume that that did something. I just didn't stand on them long enough. Orb chamber.
I
What's
was wondering
this?
if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain? Good and evil.
Oh.
Such comforting concepts.
Oh my fucking god,
but
why is he
hardly
naked?
applicable. Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
I'm gonna try not looking. Alexander packing? No. There's unstable and on the verge of falling over. gripper. Also has not opened yet. What did Agrippa want? Agrippa wanted to be chucked through the portal. Open your damn portal. So if you break the pylons, then the portal open. I didn't know that this was for the portal until I pressed this thing. Well, I pressed it with Agrippa's head and then it said the portal's not open yet. So, yo, Alexander, my dude, what do you want? And there's giant lasers connecting them. Yeah, I didn't know that this was the portal. Like, lasers does not imply portal.
Do you see it? A whole other world.
Be open very soon.
Isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home.
Wait, so this is where this dude's from?
But you... No! You fool! You have ruined us!
Okay. Ow. Agrippa was the evil one all along. Oh. Move.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Will it be? Okay. Well, I guess that's the end of Amnesia. Oh, that was... Some parts were quite confusing. Didn't expect to be already done with it. It was fairly good. Fairly simple-ish puzzles, but some of them were just very confusing. I might play the other games, but probably not soon. I'm not the type to play like the same series, like binge it, if you get what I mean. Unless it's a series that I really like. Amnesia 2 and 3 are meh. Oh. Amnesia 4, the bunker is super good. I see. I think it's scarier than TDD since TDD is superscript. I see. Bunker works more like Alien Isolation. That would be quite scary. I think the next horror game that I'm going to play will probably be what's the game called? Resident Evil 2, because I bought that ages ago and it's just been sitting there. Like in TDD, you don't even get to die since around the water area. Since the monsters are literally illusions. I see. The end. ODN 314. Right, well, that was Amnesia the Dark Descent. If they attack you, they disappear. Lol, it's just meant to scare you on the first playthrough. I see. Yeah, that was Amnesia the Dark Descent. I don't know if I'll move on to another day. I might just go and chill for a bit, to be honest. And you, Carl, you should go and study. I'm not sure what the next game that I will be playing on stream will be. Saving up your 50k points. I have been studying. Okay. I've been multitasking, I see. Yeah. I'm not sure what my next stream game will be. I've got a few on the mind, but we'll see how it goes. I'll probably put it up to a vote or something. I'll select a few and ask people what they want to see. What you got? Well, I've still got I did start playing Dishonored and Metal Gear Rising on stream, but I never finished those. And then I've also got a game called In Sound Mind, which seems quite interesting that I could stream. There's some other stuff as well. What do I have? Let me check. There's another Crab's Treasure. There's the whole Batman games, but I don't know if I'll be going through those on stream or if I'll just keep those as like a solo me thing. I've got Ghostwire Tokyo. I've got a few games. There's still Resident Evil. There's the Talos Principle. Me thing. Me man. Yes, yes. Anyway, yeah. I'm gonna cut the stream here. I don't think I'll continue with anything else streaming wise today. We'll see. It depends how I feel later, I guess, but I'll probably just chill for a bit. Goodbye. Enjoy your studying. Where's my OBS? Let me... Thanks for everyone who dropped by. I hope you all have good days. See yous.